Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to Secret Files Tunguska. When we last left off, we were kind of in this area. We don't really know where we are, but Nina was knocked out by Oleg, and we found out that Oleg and Sergey are both in on the conspiracy of what's going on here, and we don't really know where to go next here. We do have this control panel right here.
I assume that by entering numbers, one can extend a bridge to the room on the other side.
Okay. Let's
I don't have the slightest clue what I should enter. And what happens if I enter the wrong combination too many times? I should look around for clues first.
Okay. So, let's start let's go on the stairs, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's see, is this where we...
That's the way outside. I'm already freezing my butt off in here, and it's not going to be any warmer out there. 10 polar bears couldn't get me out of here while I'm wearing these clothes.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see what's, it's kind of interesting.
A completely normal fishing rod without any kind of frills, but rather robust.
Alright. We got ourselves a fishing pole. Alright, how about this platform?
The freight elevator does not appear to be very stable. One of the cables has already broken, and the one next to it doesn't look like it is going to last much longer either.
Okay. Here's a switch, presumably to raise and lower the platform.
No idea what that does.
Well, let's start pressing buttons.
Nothing is happening. Maybe the switch is broken.
Okay. How about this gizmo here?
I think that's a water pump. It's not running though. I assume it is responsible for the running water and the heating. That's probably why it's so cold in here.
Alright, let's see if we can do something with it.
It's not making a sound. Something isn't right.
Okay, so it's not on. Let's head up back upstairs. It doesn't seem like there's really anything else we can do here. And let's try this other door here.
Oh, this appears to be something like a control room. And what is that down there?
Problem solved?
Not quite. But at least I found our saboteur. There was a terrible, regrettable accident just now.
That's too bad. What's going on with the water?
That isn't important right now. I need you here.
Oleg, may I introduce you to Professor Charleroi, our scientific leader?
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, sure. Save it. We don't have time. The boss will be here soon, and I want to have everything ready to go by then.
Oleg, Sergey, and this Nicole Charleroi seem to be like a kind of complete assembly of all the human scum on Earth. Right now, I'm really tempted to jump through the window and send all three of them to... But what are they doing down there? And what kind of machine is that? I don't know for sure what is going on here, but I'm really sure that it is something quite nasty. And this I know. As soon as I get even the slightest chance, I will mess up their plans, but big.
Okay, so looks like we have a new journal entry. In the lion's den, somewhere out in the cold, Nicole Charleroi, Oleg, and Sergey are here. However, even more astonishing than this is the strange machine. What are they planning to do with it? What are they planning to do indeed? We have a VCR, we have a screen. Let's take a look at these things.
A huge plasma screen.
Okay.
What do they need all those video recorders for? None of them has a cassette inside.
Okay. How about the control panel?
It all looks terribly complicated, at least for someone who knows frighteningly little about it. There are 3,000 switches here, and not one is labeled. I'm not even going to try it.
Alright. Is there anything different here? No. Oh. Surveillance monitors.
None of the monitors shows anyone. It's probably possible to switch from one room to another somehow, but I can't find the right knobs.
Okay. Let's take a look out the window.
They all appear to be very busy down there. I should take advantage of it.
Okay. Nothing else here. Here's an armoire.
A single piece of explosive is still in there. I think I'll take it with me.
Alright, sweet. I guess the only other place to go is to head back down these stairs again and potentially maybe find, well, either try and get this platform down or try to make the machine work. We have explosives here. Maybe we can use the explosives on the platform. Nope. We need to find warmer equipment is basically what we need to do at the moment. Let's just try some things here. No. Okay. Guess let's see what else can we do. Let's go back here. Is there something we can do with this incubator? I don't know. I suppose we can just try stuff on it. Let's make it explode. No, nothing is working here. Hey, the plunger. Okay. Let's plunger the incubator.
I do not know the number combination, and if I just simply break the glass, then the contents will probably be destroyed by the falling glass splinters.
Can we use the tapper? No, how about the... That's really funny. Okay, I don't really know what to do there yet, so we'll just leave that be for now. Can we put the... anything in the vise here? Nope. Is there anything else in here that we're missing? Maybe we can do something here. I'm just not seeing what to do with any of this stuff. Well, the plunger is stuck there now, so I guess we can't take that with us. I guess we'll just have to keep searching around. Can you use the elevator?
Without an elevator? I really don't feel like jumping into precipices today for a change. Maybe tomorrow.
Alright, I'm guessing... Alright, so that's all we can do there. There's something else we're missing here. Maybe another path or something.
That's the way outside.
Oh, we can see the platform from here, though.
A freight elevator. But there doesn't appear to be a way to summon the elevator up from here.
Okay, well, if we can't get the elevator to come to us, let's go to the elevator and maybe fish something up with the fishing rod.
Maybe I can pick up one of the lighter packs. Winter clothing. That's a nice catch. Much better already.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else in there. Okay, what is this? A laundry ball.
Terry cloth bedding. A whole stack of it. Whatever am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know, but I'm sure it'll come in handy.
The other stuff on the platform is too heavy to be able to pull it up with the fishing rod.
Alright. Let's go back downstairs, because now we can exit. We have warm clothes on.
Somebody please tell me that I'm dreaming. Just where am I? Antarctica? Nobody is ever going to find me here. I can forget about that.
Alright. We have a bucket.
A 10-liter bucket.
Now you know at least that we're in Antarctica. Let's take a look at the snow crawler.
Just how did they get all that heavy equipment here? It must have been a huge logistical effort.
Probably. Let's take a look at the research station.
Building the station probably cost a lot of money. Somebody must be counting on getting a lot of profits.
Okay. So it's not like it's a private enterprise, apparently. Forest of antennas.
A huge field full of these strange things. I assume that they contain antennas, but what do you do with them? Receive signals? Or send signals? The power consumption of this facility must be gargantuan.
Okay, so looks like we can leave the area this way or this way. Let's start with the left side. I'll just double click to get there. Hey, there's a penguin there.
The penguin seems to be sitting on something. He's probably hatching something.
Okay. And the sign?
A warning sign. Caution. Precipice.
Okay. Oh, there's a little hole left behind.
The shield was stuck in there.
Can we... If there's a precipice, maybe we can blow it up. Okay, I guess we can. Whoa, that kind of startled me.
Wow, what an explosion! It appears that it even triggered a small avalanche, but it didn't appear to bother the penguin.
That's interesting. I wonder why not. Well, I can go down there, I guess.
There's someone lying there. Hello? Are you hurt? Hello? I almost fear that he's dead. Funny that someone should fall into the glacier's precipice, who probably knows his way around here. Plus, there was a warning sign.
Yeah.
Just a moment. It could, of course, be that he had a little help when he fell. I believe these people here are capable of that.
I would agree. Let's take a look at the precipice.
This goes down so deep, I can't even guess where the bottom is.
Okay, let's take a look at the dead man.
I know that robbing dead bodies is frowned upon in upper circles, but I cannot do anything for him anymore. He, however, could perhaps still be helpful.
Ooh, what's that?
In an abstract sort of way, the amulet represents a head. There is a large diamond on top. It looks to be very old, and if the diamond is real, it is worth a fortune.
This kind of looks like the head in that alien room. Or alien lake room, I guess I would say, because or the, what was it called? The tribe. With the kind of weird symbols and stuff. But it did look kind of alien when you went in there. So let's see if we can maybe try and get the penguin. I guess we're gonna have to get something to get the penguin away. So let's go to the other side. I didn't realize we had these two things too. I just saw the amulet. Let's take a look at the lighter.
A gasoline lighter. Unfortunately, there is no gas in it.
Okay, and the diary?
A couple torn out pages. They're entitled Research Journal of Nicole Charleroi. I don't think that this information will help me right now, but I might at least understand better how everything ties together.
Oh boy, there's... okay, there's more reading. How long is this one? Alright. Apologies again, but we're gonna have to go through this. So, let's start with the first entry. Alright, diary. 3/27/2000. With Massimo's support, I now have enough means to intensify my research, and have already had some initial successes. Speaking of Massimo, finally someone who believes in me and my work. He isn't like these idiots in Paris. He has the same visions that I do. 4/22/2000. I found some documents that are over 50 years old in which a scientist explains his theory. Take the waves of our radio transmitters. They are on the streets, in our homes, they are everywhere, but we don't see them or feel them. Once we turn on a radio and set it to the right frequency, we suddenly hear that there are news reports or music. It will be possible to send thoughts into the human brain the same way. We just have to find the right frequency. 12/23/2000. My initial euphoria has become somewhat subdued. We are still focusing on the basic research, while I want it to be much farther by now. 8/5/2001. Still no prospect of concrete results, but luckily Massimo remains calm and continues to support the project. He won't regret it. 12/14/2001. In the last few weeks, our experiments have shown that the energy emitter is working accurately. I am aware that we have a long way to reach our goal, but we have at least completed one important step. 2/2/2002. Massimo visited the facility for the first time today. He is visibly impressed by our results and assures us that we will get more funding. 10/20/2002. We finished the first successful series of tests today. The lab animals are only showing some reflex-like motor disturbances, but it's a start. 3/8/2003. We haven't made any progress. We are simply unable to make the next decisive step forward. We haven't been able to achieve a controlled influencing of the lab animals, and I have no idea why. 6/25/2003. It's the radiation fields. It must be the fields. They probably aren't constant enough to achieve targeted influencing of the subject's brainwaves, and maybe something else is missing as well, but it is definitely the radiation fields. 8/5/2003. Was that the end? Massimo pulled me away from my research and sent me to Europe. He assured me that I will return as soon as possible with some new technology, but I'm afraid that he is getting cold feet. 3/2/2005. I had almost given up hope, but yesterday we finally started working again. Massimo was able to buy information about the research in the Tunguska region from a former KGB agent, and my assessment of the information convinced him. The Russians are apparently working with fragments of this unidentifiable thing that exploded there in 1908. The amazing thing is that they were able to observe more profound and constant behavioral changes in their lab animals than I could in mine. 3/8/2005. If the reports from Russia are actually true, our problems could soon be solved. It must be possible to generate extremely constant and uninterrupted radiation fields with these fragments. If that is actually the case, this could be the solution to our problem. We need to get our hands on one of these artifacts right away. 3/25/2005. Disappointing news from Massimo. The Russian informant confirmed that the Russians only have one of the artifacts. The other two fragments were apparently stolen by a sect in the 1970s, but I suspect the CIA is behind it instead. 6/8/2005. The modification of the new institute is now finished. With the new opportunities, I am optimistic that we can achieve suggestive influencing of the human brain. If only we had one of these extraterrestrial artifacts. 8/25/2005. I've stumbled on an interesting case in the connection with the information that the Russian informant sold us. A young Cuban scientist, Manuel Perez, was supposedly part of an expedition to the Tunguska region in 1977. He has apparently exhibited extreme mental and behavioral disturbances ever since. Since experiments were performed with these artifacts in this region back then, there could be a connection. I should take a closer look at this Perez. 8/22/2006. Massimo is a genius. He found a scientist in Berlin who has been researching these strange artifacts for many years. Massimo is convinced that he has the fragment we need. 8/28/2006. The old scientist has disappeared without a trace. Someone appears to have kidnapped him right in front of our noses. Someone whose goal is identical with ours, perhaps? But Massimo has a new plan. He wants to use the scientist's daughter to achieve her goal. It sounds a little foolhardy, but it could work. Alright, so these last two is talking about Nina and her dad. But very interesting stuff there. Alright, I think I'm going to call it an episode right here. Next time, we will continue exploring this place and hopefully get out of here. So, I'll see you guys next time on Secret Files Tunguska. Until then.